feed you as well, man.
Yeah, only a bit.
Just a little bit.
We're getting ready to qualify, and George has just been out now in power bikes.
Come on then, here we go.
Oh, it's Saturday morning, and we're getting ready for qualifying. George has just been out now in power bikes. Got P2 behind Charlie Nesbitt, or Spud, races in British Superbikes. So yeah, we got Open, which is the King of Coombe race, in 20 minutes or so. So big boys in that. So we see how we qualify. If I can be top 600, I'll be happy. And then hour and a bit, we got qualifying for 600. So we'll see what's what. Just need to qualify good. If I can qualify good, sets the weekend up. If I screw the pooch, yeah, it'll make it hard work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, so here we are with the Big G.
All right.
The man who was a big contributor to the Aero MotoGP video that went down very well.
Yeah, we're here at MG Road Racing. We've got my son's super sport bike and some of the team here, because when we're at British level, we don't really actually get any time to test anything. So we can come here at club racing. He gets 2 qualifiers, 6 races, 2 practice sessions, so we can do as many laps as we can, just try stuff out that we don't get time at BSB to do. So yeah, it should be a good weekend so far. Probably have smoked Ricky as well, which will annoy Ricky a little bit, but no, Ricky's Mikey's biggest fan anyway, so there's no problem.
Besides the fact that you're on you have got to be absolutely 100% real with your bike and get it on the track. There's nothing flashing around here. You're getting your arm over the button.
Good ride. 106.9 last year.
Yeah, 106s last year. We yet to put a new set of tyres in yet, so we're just running on scrubs. But I'm quite.
Up and Rick.
My new buddy's turned up. Well, he's not new. He made me look ridiculous on my own bike.
Yeah, run your bike in
yeah. So I tagged you back now, right?
Yeah.
I made you look ridiculous in
You
the car.
were definitely faster in the car, and I would not even dream of going that quick, so I'll let you have that one, you win.
It's interesting, the bits you said, getting 3 wins at Brand last weekend on a superbike, and you get in a car and there's instantly differences. As someone who's never really been fast, never tried to go fast in a car,
Yeah.
that you feel a crossover.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it was first time driving a supercar or anything, probably about 300 horsepower in a car.
Yeah.
So it's like a big difference to what I've ever driven, and it's amazing how responsive it is on the throttle. You know, when you tap the gas middle of a corner, I thought I was in a bike. You know, you felt the rear just move a tiny bit, and then you just like feeding it in. Most cars, vans and stuff like that you drive, you just flat to the floor. You don't have to, there's not even a consideration of what it's going to do.
You just go 100% throttle.
Yeah.
Almost a little bit like a 600, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas a superbike, it's like that feeling we had it a couple of times, didn't we, where you could almost walk the rear out of it.
And then steer the corner and stuff like that. But that's the sort of thing, same as riding a superbike. It takes years to be able to get the most out of it because it's a finesse. It's like it will bite you. There's no way you could go around one of them corners and just flatten it because you'd be in the barrier, you know. And that's the same in a superbike. If you were at maximum lean angle and you went 100% throttle, I'm sorry, but you're going to be in a hospital bed probably.
It's that feel, isn't it? It's as you come out, how much grip have I got? But then also, like, what nobody appreciates in a race is the bike changes by 20 odd kilos across the race.
Exactly, fuel load, everything.
So to be able to go out and start the race and hit your laps like you did at Brands, bosh, every lap, you're just constantly feeling the grip.
And that's experience as well, you know, you got to know exactly what the bike's going to do. Same as driving a car like that, you got to know exactly what it's got to do. But it's so responsive as well, gear changes. It's like riding a superbike, you know, just everything is just perfect. You want a gear change, you touch it, it does it. You know, there's no delay. Bang down the gears. Absolutely mega. Brakes are incredible as well.
Is this your first time here, isn't it?
Never been round the track. My first lap was in a Lamborghini. Brilliant, no pressure.
You got to come back next year then.
Luckily I went round with Ricky and I was like, through turn 2, I was like, I don't know where this corner goes, it's a bit blind.
And there's a wall, and then like hammer down where I said to you already, didn't I, where the best corner here is hammer down when you go down into the tower, and it's flat fifth in that, and you just go boom in the tower. So that's right. How do you feel about Thruxton?
Looking forward to it. Good. Bike's great. I love it. It's one of my favourite circuits. Probably the most enjoyable one I've ever ridden on a superbike. From my first time on a superbike, just stood out to me. It's incredible, fast, you know, bumpy, sideways sliding.
Nowhere else like it, is it?
No, you're throwing gears at the bike and things are spinning. And, you know, it's not fast, but in practice you get some cool photos of smoke coming through it. You got to do it for the camera once in the weekend.
It's like the top rack into the corner on the lock stop kind of thing. It ain't fast, but it's good. So, thanks so much, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, bud. See you at Cartagena.
See you there.
Yeah, only a bit.
Just a little bit. Now this is a bit different.
It is. So this is the back, because you've obviously filmed the front, haven't you, where the bikes are?
Yeah.
This is the back, so you can obviously see
There's
helmet dryer, batteries for the blowers, all our kit under tables, tools, fuel, wheels and tyres down the far end, laptops. I mean, that's my rear shock out.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It's like a mobile workshop, quite literally.
Yeah. And it's warm today.
Yeah.
And this thing traps all the heat in as well. Even though it's white, it still traps the heat in. So
Just step back a tad, dude. That's it.
close.
It's close. So this is Coopsy's setup.
This is Dan Cooper Motorsport. Yeah.
It's an impressive setup,
This is
mate.
what he takes to Super Sport with the boys.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to get changed and we're out in the open in a bit. So I better get a wiggle on.
Betty Swallows.
Yep. I'll see you in a minute.
Have a good one, bud.
Ed, which is going to lead you to follow.
The next day.
And we're live.
We are with a little hero after the weekend, weren't you? Yeah. Apart from the fact you absolutely Marquez'd me. God, I tell ya. I don't know where you get it from, because I like your dad. You're an absolute little. And then so second race was me and you, and you couldn't deal with it, so you just had me off.
Come on, you need to elaborate on this.
You won't go. You won't be doing 11.0 same as me.
Yeah.
Maybe a high 10, but
No,
you weren't as fast.
11.0.
Yeah. You weren't as fast as you were the day before, and I chased him down all race. And then last lap I got on the back of him, but he missed the gear going into that Mickey Mouse chicane. And you probably would have been, or it would have been alright if it weren't for that back marker.
Yeah.
But you've tried to find a gear and miss the back marker.
It was awkward because when I missed the gear, I was like, I'm switching over to the left, so I'm not hooking my foot underneath because I'm not be able to lean off the left. So I just put the gear shifter down.
Yeah.
Went into second, and it was so docile going out.
Yeah.
It just went straight into my rear.
Yeah. Rode up the back of him, and I got spat off the side. And then my bike's just landed back on its wheels, rolled into the infield, and just fallen on its side.
Yeah.
And I was like, it wasn't his fault. It's just one of them things. It was close racing, and I'm glad he didn't come off. But then I saw the checkered flag, and I just lost. Absolutely.
Gloves everywhere.
I threw my gloves. I didn't throw my helmet. I took my helmet off. I literally saw. I got up, and I walked off, and I just saw the checkered flag, and I dropped to my knees, and I had it in my hands. And then that was it, and I just boiled over. So I took my gloves off. I launched my glove, and the wind caught it and just brought it back to my feet. I took the other one off. I dropped my helmet. I wasn't going to throw that. And then I went over to the fence and kicked the living out of an advertising board. And I turned around, and there's 1,000 people at camp all watching. And even my little girl goes, "What's Daddy doing that for?" But one of them things. So then the last race then, he had a cruise. Because he started pole and I started 32nd.
That's not the whole story though, is it?
No, I got back to second.
30 seconds second.
Yeah, 30 seconds a second. Yeah, I was 6th by the end of the first lap. But I wanted to know, I think I could, even then, even if you hadn't have missed the gear, I wouldn't have beat you to the line. If the back marker hadn't have been there, I probably would have.
Yeah.
But I'm more upset that it doesn't show the race. It doesn't show that I hung with you for a race.
No, I know what you mean.
And I was more happy with that because I know how fast you are. So, for me personally, that was a big deal. Was to be, if you'd kicked my ass by a second all weekend, I'd have been like, oh, and I know you were half second off what you can do. Well, mind you, in the Open, you went fast again, didn't you? Did you do a 10-2?
10-2, yeah. Wanted that lap record.
The problem is that you wouldn't have got, because 600 was a
thing. I didn't mind if it was unofficial. I'm more confident thing for me just to go out there and beat it.
But how hard is it to do a low 10 round there?
It's difficult. It was. I reckon if we had the new tyres in the morning, I could have done it.
I think morning was better because afternoon was greasy.
And the 600 race possibly, because as soon as it takes me 4 laps to get on the back of Joey in the Opens race, and then the whole time I'm doing 11 deads battling with him because I'm having to make so much time up on the brakes.
Yeah. You were actually doing it. You're racing wrong.
Yeah. So it's difficult to make a time. I'm making time where there isn't time.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult to do a fast lap. But the laps where I was chasing him and I was a second and a half back, I was doing 10-2, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. So it was definitely consistent. But it's just I needed that extra lap on that new tyre just to push that.
Yeah, because you hung with Spud and Dav's got some video, and there's one lap in the Open where you're on him.
Yeah, I think that would have been probably the last one.
You got away.
Yeah, because I got away, and then I was probably a second and a half behind him,
It's because those two are out the front and I'm trying to overtake thousands.
Yeah,
and then,
you just get dropped.
Yeah.
I mean, to give you an example, that last 600 race, by the time we crossed the line, you were 5.8 seconds up the road from me when we crossed the line.
Yeah.
So when I got in a clear track, you were 6.7 up the road. I mean, all right, it's not. I was never going to make it back because I can't do 10s. But I got it back down to nearly 5. But it's the same with in one of the open races. I was stuck behind Dave McKay, and we were doing 13s, and I just couldn't get past.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I'm not you. And then I got past him in the third race, and I gapped him loads, and I got on the back of Leon Mott, and then it's the same again. If you sit there and dawdle and don't get past him, the race just gets away from you.
Especially with that Ducati, Leon's Ducati is
fast,
like,
mate. Yeah. He was
it's
like,
like,
oh,
it's
it's quite
quick.
slow. I'm like, yeah, fucking
quicker
hell.
than Ben Curry's V2.
Yeah, that is
100% quicker
fast,
than
that
that.
bike. Well, it's unlimited power, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, there's no restrictions, is there? So
It was ridiculous, that thing. It was fast. But how you rode your 600, like you did a 10 and a low 10, mate, that's a low 9, high 8 on a big bike.
Oh yeah.
People don't understand how much of a difference power makes around there.
Oh yeah.
I done 11.0 on my BM round there, and I done 11 dead on my 600 this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now, I rode so much fucking harder on that 600.
I think that's the nature of the track as well, though, isn't it? Because you have to make time up. Like on a 600, the only place you can make time up is exits.
Yeah.
Because it's on the edge of the tyre where you can risk a bit more on a 600 to 1,000, whereas on 1,000 you have to take weird lines that don't suit the track.
See, in the race, when it was me and you, title race, I'm better than you going in. I could make time up on you in quarry and tower, but where you pick the throttle up, I can't even think about it.
Yeah.
All I think about is dying.
Outer tower was probably my scariest place because I'd be in second, I'd be in really low, I'd be mid-torque.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get on the throttle, the rear's gone.
Yeah.
It's like I could feel it every single lap, and as soon as I shift to third, it goes further out and further out.
It's camp, mate, because you go through the last corner and there's that bump on it, and you're gassed over the bump, and I'm like, wait for the bump, and then I hit the bump, and then I go, and you're just over the bump, over the curb, and it's just
See, that's my biggest problem because, say, going through there, I don't look at that bump and go, right, I need to wait for that. I'll look at the exit of the track and I'll go, no, I can get full throttle from here, stick it on, and then hope for the best, pretty much.
The other side of it is you just go, Dad paid for this.
Exactly.
Whereas I'm like, I got work tomorrow, Jack's got football, the bank's a bit empty at the minute. So, fraction in 2 weeks, Em. I think you've got a good setting now.
Yeah, it's going to be top 10 comfortable.
There we go.
Confident in it.
You heard him say it.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Oh, she fuckers. What do I get if you don't get top 10?
What do you want?
Eh?
What do you want?
The first place that you took away from me?
Yeah, deal.
Yeah, I want my pot back.
Deal.
Yeah. So, no, it's all good. So, give him a follow. Mikey Hardy 93.
Yep.
Pick a decent number, will you? I know. It was funny. Well, I saw that video. There's so Ducati did Race of Champions, where they put all basically their Ducati riders worldwide on the new V4S, and they basically let them race each other at Misano, and Marquez wiped out Bulliger at the last turn. Was it last corner? Was it last lap as well?
Last
What was
corner.
it? Mikey Hardy'd the bastard, didn't he? So I sent him a video this morning, and I'm like, this is how, in my head, this is what happened. Wicked. Have a good weekend, mate. Give him a follow. We'll put his Instagram in there.
We will indeed.
I don't know what's it called.
The description.
Yeah. Give him a follow. He's a good kid. He's fast. He's just a bit of a dick now and then. Like last lap, last corner.
Right.
I bet you actually look concerned as well. I don't know whether you thought I was going to be angry or something.
No, I was, because I was like, well, I had a bit of adrenaline because I saw on my pit board, I saw it go up to 2 seconds and I saw it coming down. I was like, who's behind? And then I looked behind, I saw you, and I was like, I got to pull my finger out now.
Yeah.
So got a bit too aggressive, then panicked in the last corner, and then I felt the thud of you, looked behind after I crossed the line thinking you're going to be on me. I tried.
No, he's on the floor. Job's done here.
Then I looked behind me, saw you weren't there, I was like, oh shit. But
it's alright. It was never, my tantrum wasn't about you. It was more about you know what it's like, mate, you've done it. It just doesn't tell the story of the race, does it?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So that's what I was gutted about. I'd happily come across the line second here. What was it? 0.1, 0.2.
Yeah, would have been something.
And I'd been mint.
Yeah.
But yeah, never mind. Now I got like muddy bike and so right. Whatever's next.
Give us a
We got some videos, I think, haven't we? Do you want a blah 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 blah?
Give me a blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. See you later. Blah 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 blah.